quite badly. We can attack over here, and then we'll be next to Kabul from 2 provinces. Also, we can start pushing into India slowly. And then Indochina, we are about to take Hanoi. And there was indeed no one in there. Did we manage to stop the... No, it must be over here then. Or I don't know. But we are just unable to get into Haiku right now. I mean, we could... You know what? Airborne assault. Off you go. Then we could maybe redeploy in there or something. Or if need be, just transport troops in. One way or another, we will take that island. We've got a marine in there and a headquarters, but there we go, that pushed out their planes out at least. And now we can maybe redeploy. Which should be faster at least than just marching in. There we go, that bombardment is doing a good job. That is doing fine. Let's have a look at the situation in Benelux. Right, so we are going to push through that one now. Over here, the counterattack is not doing that strong against us, which is good. Reveres is going to be... Oh, there we go. We just annihilated some troops there. Let's go ahead and send in a little bit of troops into Macedon. We could perhaps start attacking into Liège as well. It's fairly well fortified. But if we can take that one away, that's going to be huge. We're going to maybe give another support attack from Toulouse into Luxembourg. Do we have... No, we don't have division there. We do have another light tank over here. We could perhaps move forward. We've got another infantry over here. Move that to Aachen. Oh, another mechanized. I could move forward. Right, we're still bombing Gibraltar. We've got 4 divisions versus 4. They've brought in some reinforcements. Oh wait, no, it was the divisions that were over here in Algeciras that were pushed back in. One of them is so badly hurt that it cannot join the combat. Are we having the supply issues, or is it them having the supply issues? It might be actually the units that... Oh, yeah. Oh, right, it's one of the light divisions, and then... Okay, yeah. Hi, Megan, we've finally won the combat there. The thing about this, when nations start dying, the game will go faster and slightly more stable, as less nations have to think, manage divisions, and decide to do... Yeah. That is true. Although at the same time, we are just expanding our military and industry and all that. But luckily, we do the thinking, or a lot of the thinking, manually. So that's not computing power for the game to think about or worry about. As much, at least. But like the funny thing about it is that the Allies have 9 victory conditions. If I was to join the Allies, or if I had joined the Allies, then it would be probably about 12 already, at least 12 already, probably even 13. And even if we destroy all the nations in the Allies, they'll probably still technically have like several points, because Axis and Comintern do not control a lot of the things that they have the war goal or the victory conditions for. Right, there's not a lot of troops in here. 24 out of 12. That's not possible, there's only 15 total. Although, if we factor in all the victory conditions from the other factions, then yeah, I suppose. Let's go ahead and send in this mechanized up to the north to start clearing out some of that. You can give a bit of a support attack over here to help get across the river. This is still very slow there. Right, you could maybe... Oh, right. Let's attack there. But there's going to be 2 divisions with heavy tanks in this combat. It is going to be very quick, I reckon, from now on. So these could actually move forward into Auch. And that one was slowly doing pretty good damage in there. Alright, we can start attacking over there. So how's the... Oh wow, that's counterattacked by 8 divisions against our 2 light tanks. But we've still got armor of 31, which is more than most of those... Actually, all of those divisions have, so... Okay. Slightly surprised by that, I do admit. So we got the attacks going over here. Luxembourg, we got 5 versus 11 now. Still got room for another division that could join the combat, but I don't know if I want to send in another one into that necessarily. Are these are part of Kathmandu's army? Okay, I could send in infantry or something. Let's send in infantry over here, help defending, while we send in another tank into that combat, because oh, the French try to move in here, but then they realize, oh, we can't take that while there's a third-party combat going on, or 2 other parties fighting. This is something that I realized earlier today with my tests run of this war. I only tested like a couple of days, but like I noticed that I could move into Luxembourg while they were fighting in there, but that meant that I couldn't take control over that because there was still actually combat for that province. There we go, that's 6 divisions now. Bastion, we got in there. There's a 6 divisions counterattack, which are, well, they're slightly more in manpower than I am with that 1 division, but once we get more reinforcements in there, then it's going to be skewed quite a bit in our favour. Ah, there we go. More convoys being sunk. Go ahead and send in 3 of these to Rushed, and the other 2 can go into Ramsar. So we'll be linking up, because this is the highway that I made to supply a lot of these units. Once we get that, it should help with the supply situation in there over time quite a bit. Right, so we still haven't gotten through this one, have we? We've got 3 divisions fighting against this. I mean, we're probably going to shatter this division, aren't we? I do admit the 8th Armoured Brigade is doing fairly well in there. Oh, massive air combats in here still. Right. So the French still have a massive amount of troops on the Maginot, which kind of makes sense. It's an easy place to defend. We're slowly pushing through that one. Yeah, oh yeah, the bombers have been doing a good job there. We've got one up here. You can take that one. Need to get more troops in there. But we can start pushing forward. I mean, this one could maybe take that one for now. You could... You know what? You'll get to Montpellier. I'll get to Alès. And then once you get through there, you're going to Nimes. See, so we're taking those. One of these should move forward already. We could start attacking there. We can take that one. How's the battle for Toulouse? Oh wow, there's only headquarters in Toulouse. Okay, well, they are probably going to lose then. You could even say that they were destined to lose. I know it's a horrible pun, but it needs to be made. Although, frankly, it does remind me a lot of the Monty Python sketch about No Time to Lose. There's a silent Nim. Ah, good to know. There we go. We're already pushing in there and there. Yeah. Oh, and we've won the battle for Bordeaux already. Excellent. We might need to get another division to help against that Mountaineer. The Mountaineers seem to do surprisingly well against our troops. Well, they do okay. Oh, now we've got another air combat against the Dutch over here. Oh, come on. Shatter already. Go ahead and send in... Probably both of these can get in here, because we got Alexander's army that is going to be taking care of Persia anyway. Or Iran. Clay by Christmas. Possibly. I mean, it's only August, so we've got quite a bit of time. If we can just keep this push going, it's a possibility. Of course, it's, well, depends on how bad the situation in here. We might get it through here first, but it is possible that we'll just get through France. I mean, how much is the French unity right now? It's 99.9%. Ah, I see. Well, it means that we basically need to conquer pretty much everything. That does complicate things a little bit. Right, let's go ahead and give a support attack from another direction. So that's going to be envelopment penalty for that division now. And that is a minus 12%, I believe, for the combat. Yeah, it's minus 12. There we go, victory at Herat. Yeah, Belgium does have a bunch of rivers, so does Netherlands. So it's a bit of a slow advancing in here. Like, we're slowly breaking through a lot of the divisions, and then it's just a matter of will the French form proper resistance over here somewhere or not. I mean, the border is back to the beginning one, so I think the Belgians are actually... Well, they managed to push back at least 2 of the provinces that were in French hands. Let's go ahead and actually move one of these over there, so we'll have 3 on each of these for now. There we go, we finally broke through that one. So Bordeaux does not have connections into there, but I know that Créon does have a connection across the bay. Oh, finally. Right, yeah, it was just support our second that way. So from here, we can send in 1 lease over there, and let's take the bomber over here. Let's go ahead and... Which one is it? It's probably this one that we need to bomb. Just to keep the push going forward. Got a lot more combats above the Maginot. And yeah, there's still 11 divisions in Luxembourg. I have a feeling that soon enough they are going to start shattering. Which means that there's it's going to halve the division. Well, about a third of the divisions will go away rather quickly at that point. But then of course they'll start using the reserves. There we go, we trade Taimani. So are we... We're not actually pushing south over here yet, are we? And are you... Yeah, you are pushing forward. Right, no, no, we are actually pushing there. Okay, let's just go ahead and attack over here. Do a support attack with another division. Just to make sure that if we have some problems somewhere, then we don't open up a flank for the enemy to exploit. Right, so you are going to be moving forward. We're really low on fuel though, so that is slowing us down rather drastically. Basically, it's just pushing everything forward right now. On foot, that is. Right. So this one... Got a little bit armor and piercing attack, but it's not sufficient against at least one of the divisions. There we go, we've got Romanian. We've got the reinforcements arriving there shortly. Brontes is another victory. We can actually move in with a 2nd tank division down that way. So yeah, the Portugal situation is actually pretty decent. They got quite over unity though, 81%. So that is going to cause some issues, but like they're not advancing in the north. I think what they might be doing is a little bit in the... Oh, right. The Belgians, well, they probably didn't advance in here. It's just switch control on its own. Congo is another thing that we need to worry about. The British are taking... It's probably South Africans actually going to take Portuguese lands here. Mozambique, and then Angola is another one over here that we might see switching hands soon enough. And then of course they do have the East Timor over here. Is that a victory point? No. Was Macau a victory point? Macau was a victory point. Right, and we still haven't got all the troops across the water in here, but that is... There we go. And an autosave, excellent. Good timing. Right, so the paratrooper, go ahead and send you down there, actually. Okay, so we are taking that one. How far are we from the front? So it's less than 200 kilometers to link up in France. Actually, if we're taking that one, let's go ahead and spread these troops a little bit forward as well. Well, Africa coast. Yeah, they do have victory points there, but I'm expecting the Allies to take care of that one. So I don't need to worry about it. I'm pretty sure that, like, well, they still got the victory points in, of course, here. Lisbon, Coimbra, Aveiro, Porto, and all that. So how much is that total? That's 6, 7, 8. I believe they... That's 1 point over there. And then on this side, I believe it was... no, that's South Africa. Angola is down here. So that's Nova Lisbon. It's 5 points. There's 1 point over there. So this is probably the area that they will need to conquer. And that, well, looks like they've started on it. Although it might just be province switching hands automatically in there. So it's hard to kind of tell if there's progress being made there or not. Let's go ahead and get over there. You can get across the river over here. We're slowly breaking through this province here, but it is taking a long while. Right, so let's have a look at the counterattacks that the enemy is doing, just to make sure that we're not losing a lot of troops somewhere. Right now it seems like it's mostly fine. That one's going to get reinforcements as well. Of course, our attacks might be having some problems in few places, but I'm sure that we'll be fine. We've got the manpower, and that's not a problem. Let's make sure that we don't over-research. Honestly, we've still got over 100 spies. I don't know how many exactly we have. We got a lot. I suppose we could no longer support our party. We'll just start disrupting national unity in all of our enemies, basically. That's going to start taking a lot of our spies, but we've got the leadership to go with that, so it's not the end of the world. Right, is Bhutan still... well... don't think it really matters. Might take a while. Which has got a lot of enemies, that's the problem. Actually, Ireland, we don't need to do that yet. Because we're not at war with the Ireland, or Irish. Liberia, oh right, Liberia is a thing still. So yeah, basically fighting most of the world by now. Not quite everything. Saudi Arabia I'm going to leave alone for now. Although we'll probably, well, we will have to fight them soon enough. Switzerland, Tibet, Uruguay will probably leave. Venezuela, Yemen. Abyssinia we don't have spies in yet. No Iran. If Iran wasn't independent, nor was Philippines or CM, and Luxembourg I think is going to be a bit of a waste. Because I'm pretty sure that the battle for Luxembourg is going to start taking quite a quick turn here in about the next week or so. Preliminary combat against the American bombers over here. Excellent. There we go. That's another division that is... oh right, we're still bombing them. Oh, well, we were bombing them. Because we were just flying over it, basically. There we go. So we should have... oh, we only got one there. Well, we can do a counterattack already down that way. You can maybe help over here. The infantry needs to pull back from the combat very shortly. Hopefully our bombing can help in that. Oh wow, the bombers have taken quite a lot of damage. That's not great. Also, we've got air combat over Korea. Oh. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, we got a bit of light infantry in here that could be spread out. I forgot to give the orders for these. We'll put one over there and we'll keep one over here as a reserve. We've got some garrisons in here already, so it's not the end of the world. So it could certainly be better. Right, so we've got one over here. Let's go ahead and send one over that way. This one's going to get rid of the headquarters in there once we've encircled it. Of course, it's probably going to just shatter, so it doesn't matter. But like at least we can push it away from that island, which would be quite nice. Okay, so we can attack there. Oh, right, and we did get Toulouse. Ah, there we go. We surrounded this old mountaineer division here along the coast here, and yeah, it's gonna get annihilated soon. We should still have... oh, right, this is the reserve group. This one's not actually attacking anyone, I don't think. Not right now. We could do a bit of a ground attack over there, for example. Break some of the enemy troops standing in our way. But Marseilles is going to be falling within this month, I'm pretty sure about that. Oh, embassies on. They do have... oh yeah, that counterattack actually has been going for a while now, hasn't it? There we go. A few more victories. This one could help over there already. Keep that push going. Got reinforcements arriving here. We've got these attacks going forward. There is some Iraqi divisions down here. It don't seem to be a problem right now. Once we get to Tehran, that's gonna be a good point in... Or we got the front unified at that point in there and all that, so we can just start pushing south. These can start attacking south as well. They got some special armor in here. Oh, it's a marine division. Well, that makes sense then. We got a bit of a shortage of fuel. I'm hoping that we can... Oh, wow, they got a shortage of everything there. Well, almost everything. Let's go ahead and spread these a little bit. Mastani's army is currently holding like Korea and the Siberian coast. In like Asia, pretty much the only one that is doing attacks, or like the Far East, is Taz's army going into Vietnam right now. Or Indochina, as it would be mostly known at this time of the era, at least. Right, so that's going to wait there. This could just keep on pushing forward. Let's just go ahead and actually drive all the way to the port over there. Because more ports that we take away from the enemy, the sooner we can get the... one of the modifiers over here, the Gulf of Tonkin. Which is going to be, well, leadership and resource efficiency, not that great for me, but it is taking that away from the enemy, which is definitely a good thing. There we go, we destroyed that division. This can probably get... Oh, right, it still take... Oh, industry asks for more money. Sure. Army asks for more money. Autarky, I don't think we need that one. Nuclear program, sure. I don't think we actually need that one either anymore, but we'll do it. Ammunition capacity advance, alright. You can push forward. Get over there. We'll get this one into Bordeaux. And help maybe. You can push forward into Iraq. Easy that, yeah. We're doing pretty good in there. Oh, right. We've got some of our convoys being sunk, unfortunately. Go ahead and break that division next. Reinforcements are slowly arriving here into Nim. Taking that one, we can probably get 2 divisions over there. Like one from each province, so that we can keep pushing forward. And hopefully from the other side we... Oh, there we go. We're attacked by, or under attack by 2 Marines. One of them does have armor. Oh, well, they decided to give it... Oh, give up the attack. And now they got a fascist militia trying to join in. Right, so the British have not managed to push the Irish back yet, but I see that there's a fair bit of troops in there. So that's probably going to start changing rather shortly. We'll wonder what's going to happen in like northern France. Like, is there going to be a massive amount of Allied troops in there soon enough, or is it just going to be at some point we've broken through their line and then we just run all the way to the coast or something? Well, probably not quite all the way, but like that's still kind of the idea. Just get through all of it. Keep giving support attack. I mean, they've got 4 divisions in here. Well, technically 1 division and 3 brigades. Well, technically there's infantry battalions. But yeah, it's not all that much defenders. We'll probably get to Obernath. And right, is that's mostly headquarters. Let's just keep on attacking there. We could have a bit more troops. A couple over there, and the other 3 can start attacking the infantry. These 2 can get forward. We can have more of these troops move west, so that we can link up the troops here, and then we can start pushing north, as well as clear out the southern pocket here. Are we bomb? Oh right, yeah, it's this stack. And we're under attack by the Belgians again. Are we? Oh, Liège is slowly falling, and Hassel is also slowly falling. We haven't really taken a lot of casualties in here, but of course we just got the tech advantage to the nth degree. Oh, is that? They're bombing in here. We have intercepted them though. Okay, yeah, that. Oh wow, we basically shot all of them down. There's maybe 1 or 2 that escaped. Tennessee. There we go, we got that combat done already. I mean, it was just a headquarters in there, regardless. Right, did we get Gibraltar? We did, didn't... No, nope, we did not. Okay, that combat is still ongoing. I mean, Gibraltar is a tough place to take. If nothing else, we can just retreat a little bit and then let them do your protection. Indeed. Well, technically not yet. We've just started taking over the province. We haven't quite reached all the way in there.